everyone. Hi students, how are you? I am Ankita Sharma, your master teacher of biology, and I welcome you everyone in this class where we are doing one shot videos of your 9th standard. And today's topic everyone is natural resources. Now when I say natural resources, the first reaction जो मुझे पता है आप लोगों से आएगा, मैम बहुत easy chapter है, मैम hardly 3 marks का question आता है, it's very easy for us to study. But let's just look at the other side everyone. But जब एग्जाम में हमें आंसर लिखने को बोलते हैं, so we end up losing our marks because we don't know what to write. हम एकदम महान इंसानों की तरह पूरी शीट भर के आते हैं, पर फिर भी मैम हमें सिर्फ 1 mark देती है. To solve that problem everyone, in today's class we'll be dealing with some of the important concepts of natural resources and see where we can do a lot of improvement. With that, let's see. And our class usually starts with a motivational quote. So we have this by our favorite Walt Disney. I love cartoons, and if you love the cartoons, this is for you everyone. If you can dream it, you can do it. So yeah, once we have a dream that of course you want to get some much amount of the percentage, kuch amount of percentage, so yeah, definitely you will be able to get that. Let's move ahead with that. Here everyone, Vedantu is going with the nation, super nation everyone. We are revising India, which is like 3 days of amazing classes by your amazing teachers. So don't forget to log in and register yourself. And the last class question was everyone, the homework question was, antibiotics should be used as a necessary. Administrating the right doses give reason why, because if we take it in a very vague quantity everyone, that can affect our body. And of course we usually have to take the antibiotics with some kind of prescription only. Doctor usually gives us a prescription writing about some set of the drugs that we are supposed to take to heal ourselves. So it's become very important to follow that instructions, right? And in today's class everyone, we'll be dealing with natural resources. We have air, water, minerals and soils, geochemical cycles and ozone layer. Just 5 important topics. And don't leave the session in between everyone, because we will be finishing off our class very soon. So let's start. These are the natural resources everyone. What are natural resources? Which are present in the nature, which are basically the one which are non-renewable or renewable, right? So air, water and land are kind of renewable resources, right? And they are natural resources. They are present in the nature. Let's deal them. First we have air pollution. Now what is the air pollution? Whatever the air we have, it has to be good, right? We can only breathe a good amount of air. But anything extra or undesirable or any type of pollutant that is being added to the air is caused the air pollution. And there are n number of causes for it. We don't have to look at this image. We can actually count on our fingers. The use of the industries, right? Release of the harmful gases by industries, vehicles, right? Then of course we have our transportation system. Lot of dust, lot of construction happens, lot of pollution. All of these are causing the air pollution. Now over here we do have some of the important things. Now when these things are happening everyone, what we do usually, we end up giving more amount of the pollution, right? But how we can fight with this air pollution, let's see everyone. Now air pollution can be reduced by becoming first and fourth, most important everyone, aware about it. For example, if you are going to a school, definitely your teacher and your parents would prefer you to go in a school bus rather than going in an individual vehicle. Or if your school is very close by, use a bicycle. Giving your physical exercise and of course helping the environment. Small steps like this everyone will be helping us fighting the air pollution. So what we can do, we can definitely use the carpooling technique. We can use the modern techniques where we are assuring that all the vehicles are completely checked, right? There are a pollution control board which check the vehicle's age, and that is a very good way to keep a check on the vehicles. Apart from it everyone, we can use the renewable resources for it, right? Going more greener and for more better options in our lifetime. Now if you're doing all of this everyone, the air pollution definitely can be reduced. Next we have everyone is the water. Now you must have seen lakes and ponds which are completely polluted near you. Now, usually what happens, we end up throwing all our sewage, all the industries waste, and anything that we find waste into the water bodies. We believe that as the water is running, it will be moving from one place to the other place. But we don't give a thought that in the water we have various lives which will be taking up all of these chemicals, and of course they will be harming themselves. So what are the main cause of water pollution, everyone? Industries runoff, sewage dumping, use of fertilizers. Fertilizer usually goes in the rain and cause the eutrophication, right? Chemicals are being dumped. Ships are there. You remember oil spills usually occurs, and that also causes a lot of pollution in the water. To fight it, everyone, we have to become aware about the various conditions. What you can do, take a screenshot of it, everyone. Right? You should not be taking bath near the water bodies. We should be using separate ponds and tanks to reserve the water supplies. We should be assuring that all of the houses have the rainwater harvest system. Apart from it, everyone, we should not be using the fertilizers and pesticides. Now, in your book, everyone, they have mentioned about the eutrophication. What happens? With the fertilizer, there is more of nutrient which flows with the water during the rain time and goes into the river. On the river bed, everyone, what will happen? As it is more nutritive, lot of algae will start coming and growing. Once the algae will come, it will start capturing more and more area, right? There are blockage of the sunlight, right? And of course, due to that, the lower organisms which are living in the water will be affected. Apart from that, everyone, there will be a lot of bacteria also which will be coming to take the food from the algae. In that process, more oxygen will be consumed, and that will be increasing the biochemical oxygen demand of the water. BOD, right? We have talked about that also, everyone. Let's see the soil pollution, everyone. This is the easiest one. We usually dump everything, domestic waste, industrial waste, biomedical waste, plastics, everything we usually dump into the soil, and we believe that our soil will give us a great yield. But that is completely impossible. If the soil is not healthy, the quality of the crops will be affected, and once the quality of the crops are affected, everyone, the food that we are eating will be affected. So in the soil pollution, these are the important things that we have to take care of. And how we can fight it? By assuring that we are using the dump, we are using the proper segregation method, and of course we have one assigned place for dumping of all the waste. It should not be there that we are dumping everywhere. It should not be like, okay, I have this, dump it, I have this, dump it. No, we cannot do it. Fertilizers use can be reduced. Instead of fertilizers, the farmers should be using the organic manure, which we have talked about, right? So these are the basic techniques, everyone, by which basically we can actually save our soil. Moving on ahead, everyone, let's talk about the biogeochemical cycle. And over here, the first thing we have, everyone, is the water cycle. Now look over here, everyone. We know, bachcho, that water usually evaporates. Let's start from this ocean or a river, right? Evaporation will occur and the water will go and form the cloud. More of condensation will occur, everyone, right? More of the clouds formation will occur, condensation will occur, it will become heavy, and once they cannot hold the water for a very long time, we'll have the precipitation, right? They will be coming from various different regions. The falling of the rainfall or the snow or the sleet is a precipitation. And this basically will assure that water is reaching all the areas in a perfect circular way. That is nothing but, everyone, the water cycle. Take a screenshot of this, everyone. We have, a beautiful image of a water cycle. Next is a nitrogen cycle. Now, I really love this cycle because this we have studied in our 8th standard also, right? Let's see. So we have atmospheric nitrogen, everyone, which is a thing that cannot be used by any of the animals or the plants. This is unreachable. To break it down to the plants, there is lot of microorganisms are there, everyone, which basically does the fixation of it, right? Bacteria basically will fix it, and will give it to the soil. The plants basically will, when die, it will be going in the decomposition process. Over here everyone, the nitrogen will go into the soil, can be consumed by the plants and other microorganisms. The leftover will be undergoing a process of denitrification and it will be again converted into the nitrogen, which goes and meet in the atmosphere. In between everyone, we have these things. Let's see that. So what happens everyone, when the decomposition is happening, the decomposition will be broken into the ammonia. Ammonification will occur. This ammonia will be going by the process of nitrification and will be coming into the nitrate. This nitrate again will be broken down to nitrite and denitrifying bacteria will give it to the atmosphere with us in the form of nitrogen everyone. Such an easy cycle. We cannot consume nitrogen by ourselves, so we need a help of plants, and plants also cannot do this process by themselves. That's why they need a help of lots of bacteria. So remember that. Moving on to the next cycle everyone, we have carbon cycle. Easiest cycle everyone, this is the easiest cycle. Lots of carbon dioxide surrounds us, right? We know there's a lot of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, not as compared to the nitrogen, but still it is there. So what happens? All the carbon dioxide go into the atmosphere. Plants are there everyone, which takes the carbon dioxide to perform the process of photosynthesis. They releases the oxygen which is taken by the various animals and by the humans. Animals and humans on the other side, when they respire, produce more amount of carbon dioxide. So the position of the carbon dioxide is in cyclic way. Apart from humans and other animals, we have industries and lots of vehicles and other pollution factor which also releases the carbon dioxide into the nature. That also goes into the atmosphere, used by our plants, move back in this particular way. Important thing everyone, few of it definitely, the dead and decay matter which is there on the soil will be passed the carbon to the fossils. Slowly they'll be going down and down with the pressure and more amount of heat, and they will be forcing, they will be basically making the fossils. Okay. Last cycle everyone, we have the oxygen cycle. Easy peasy. Oxygen is being produced by the plants. We take up the oxygen and release out the carbon dioxide, and plants usually take up the carbon dioxide. So this cycle is the easiest one everyone. Oxygen, right, comes in the atmosphere, taken by the animals, give out the carbon dioxide and goes in this particular cyclic way. Easy, right? So here everyone, we talked about 4 important chemical biogeochemical cycles which are a very important part of this particular chapter. With this, we came to the greenhouse effect everyone. Now, we know everyone, greenhouse gases are there, right? Methane, hydrogen, the carbon dioxide, these are the gases basically which help in maintaining the heat on our planet Earth. If you see this diagram everyone, this picture, you will see that atmosphere is there and there is the Earth's surface. Radiations are coming. Now these radiations will be, some of the radiation will be trapped. These will be trapped by these greenhouse effect, greenhouse gases to provide the warmth to our planet Earth. If these gases are not there, if ozone is not there, the Earth will not have any of the life. It will be very cold or very hot. So to maintain the temperature, they usually take it. Now, as the production of the carbon dioxide is increasing everyone, what is happening? More amount of heat is being trapped. More amount of heat is being trapped by the carbon dioxide and other gases. And hence, what they are doing everyone, they are increasing the temperature of planet Earth and causing the global warming. A very, very common question everyone, asked for 3 marks in your examination. They causes the global warming. Hence, it's really very important to maintain the temperature of our Earth. We should be very conscious. We should not be spreading any sort of pollution, because eventually we will be the one who will be suffering. After that everyone, we have the ozone. We know we have a strong ozone layer, right, which acts as a blanket and it basically protects. Right, and this is our Earth. This is ozone. It has O3, right? Oxygen has the O3, a very strong molecule. Okay, it is present on the outer surface right? This is the ozone layer. Radiations are coming, some of it will be reflected back, some of it will be absorbed, and of course it assures that it's protecting our earth. Now UV radiation that are coming from the sun, everyone, are very, very harmful. Can cause skin cancer, can cause disturbance in the climatic cycle, and cause definitely the plants and animals diseases. So this ozone layer is doing its work. But now when we are producing more of CFCs, chlorofluorocarbon, everyone, and more sort of pollution, basically what happens, this CFCs goes into the atmosphere, everyone. And the main culprit is the chlorine, everyone. Basically this chlorine will go to one of the oxygen molecule and will take away from it. So we are left with O2. And what happens with O2? It will not be able to hold itself and it becomes free. So we'll have lots of holes inside the ozones. So if ozone is being affected, everyone, our life will be affected. So in your examination, you can write about how the ozones protect us, how it has been damaged, and how we can do the protection of it. Simple 3 things and you will get your marks. Let's see some questions, everyone. Question number 1. The nitrogen molecule present in the air can be converted into nitrate and by nitrite by which of the molecules or which of the organisms are converting it? See, everyone, giving you some time. And yes, let's see, everyone, option number A is right. The bacteria present in the soil will be helping in the nitrogen fixing of the nitrate and nitrite. Okay, let's see next question. Among the given option, everyone, which one of it is not correct for the use of large amount of fertilizers and pesticides? Think about it. Among the options, which one is correct for a large amount of use of fertilizers and pesticides? They are eco-friendly? No. They destroy soil fertility? Yes. They adversely affect the components of the soil? Yes. They turn the fields barren from the time? What do you think, everyone? This is the incorrect statement, everyone. They are not at all eco-friendly. The question is asking you to look for the not correct option or the incorrect option. These 3 are correct. This is completely wrong. Let's see question number 3, everyone. Question number 3 on your screen now. Oxygen is harmful for ferns, mango tree, nitrogen fixing bacteria, or algae. What do you think, everyone? I think the answer number C is right. They are harmful for the nitrogen fixing bacteria because hence they will not be doing their role or their job properly. Question number 4, everyone. Choose the correct sequence. Look at the question, everyone, giving you some time to choose the correct sequence. See over here, everyone. And let's discuss. It's more about the carbon cycle, everyone, how the energies and how the gases are moving. And option number B is right. See, carbon dioxide is there in the atmosphere, right? Taken by the organic carbon in the plants, then taken by the animals, and then of course goes back to the soil. This is a basically carbon cycle. Question number 5, everyone, on your screen now. Which of these is a pollution indicator? Think about it, everyone. We've discussed this many a times in various other chapters. What do you think? And yes, majority of you are correct, everyone. Option number D is right. Lichens. It's the association of an algae and a fungi. Basically, these lichens are super sensitive to the pollution and specifically to the sulfur. So basically, they will be turning pale color if there is a pollution. So that's why we don't see them in the cities. We usually see them in the hilly station areas where they blossom on the big trees bark. Okay? With this, everyone, we are done. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for attending the lecture. Don't forget to write the homework question. This is, which layer of the atmosphere is ozone a part of? Such an easy question. You have to write the answer right now, everyone. Such an easy question, just one word. Right? With that, I want you to show this amazing results of the previous students who have studied with us. You can be here. Join our courses, everyone, and please register now for the revision campaign. With that, I'm saying bye-bye all of you. My name is Ankita. You can write to me on ankita.sharma@vedantu.com. Don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, everyone. And importantly, don't forget to hit the bell icon So you will get the notification when there's a new video on this channel. With this everyone, bye bye. Take care. Lots of love from me and Vedantu. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye.